we'll get started in a moment. Well, we do want to note we've got State of the State address at 11 o'clock today. So I'll be there in the House chamber. If you want to hear it, though, I recommend sitting in front of a computer or a iPad or something like that, because the acoustics in the House are bad, and with State of the State they're usually even worse. So, so if you have a ticket, go enjoy it. But if not, you'll probably hear it better if you're sitting in front of a television or a computer at 11 o'clock this morning. A couple of quick notes about State of the State, things to be looking at in the address. Greg Abbott's office put out some bullet points last night that are significant. The first of those points to is that Greg Abbott is going to be proposing his transportation plan. One bullet point of it is to dedicate half of the motor vehicle sales taxes to road and bridge construction. Now, if that tickles something in the back of your head, it might be because last week House Speaker Joe Straus came out and said dedicating the motor vehicle sales tax was, quote, a gimmick, end quote, that wouldn't do anything for, to help transportation. Now, Robert Nichols, who chairs the Transportation Committee in the Senate, Dan Patrick, and Governor Abbott have all come out in favor of this proposal to dedicate motor vehicle sales tax, and Straus is standing out there calling it a gimmick. Similarly, in his State of the State today, Governor Abbott is going to call for significant tax relief. You'll know that you might remember that the Senate passed produced a budget, their draft budget, having hearings on right now, providing $4 billion in tax relief. $3 billion for property tax relief, $1 billion for sales tax relief. Joe Straus's leadership team has called that gimmickry. Offering tax relief is gimmickry. So the word of the session coming out of the Texas House aimed at conservative reforms is gimmick. So just to know that when you hear that, it's probably one of those guys. So those are a couple of bullet points. He's also going to be pushing strongly for a constitutional limit on the growth of government, so population plus inflation. So that, again, something that has moved in the Senate, but that the House has chosen to not address.
Could they combine that with zero-based budgeting too, and then we can really save money?
That would be that. You'd see me dancing a happy dance up and down Congress Avenue if they did that. Which, if that doesn't really make you all disgusted, the thought of me dancing on Congress Avenue, I don't know what will.
We'll turn ahead the other way.
So there are a couple things to be looking forward to today. At 11 o'clock, House Chamber. Again, you can find it on streaming on your various devices. A lot of the television stations here locally will carry it. So I encourage you to watch the speech. Yes, sir.
Say anything about border security?
He has a whole section on border security, and I can pull that up here after Tony and Emily's presentation, so we can go through point by point for that. So I just want to make sure I highlighted those before I forgot.
So you suggest a new GPS head? You don't think we have a border problem?
I don't know what that means, but I'll trust you do.
Well,
I've not heard that.
It was in December you made the comment that there's no firm evidence that we have anything coming across the border that could be of serious concern.
Who said that?
Is that Steve McCraw?
Yeah,
Wow.
Right.
I was not aware of that. I'll go look. Well, Tony talks, so I'll go look that up. So, great. Tony McDonald, to go and talk to us about the